Here since this summer, and as Kelly comes on in, I have to chuckle just a little bit on how God works and moves at times. But Kelly was invited to our church by a pastor of another church, and when he found out that she lived in the apartment right to the south of us here, he's like, "Oh yeah, you might as well go see Jeff over there at First Baptist." And, that's one of the great things about pastoring in a small town. And so anyway, guys, this is Kelly. She's going to share her story with you. She's not very nervous either, but she'll be great.
Okay, so I'm a writer, so I thought I'd write out what I said today, just so I don't ramble. I was saved by the Lord back July of 2011 in Atlanta, Georgia. At that time, my life was a mess. I had hit rock bottom and had nowhere else to turn but up. I was immediately filled with the overwhelming love and joy of the Holy Spirit. However, at that time, I had no idea what to do with this new creation. I had no idea what being a Christ follower meant out of me. You see, for me, getting saved was the easy part of my story. Learning how to walk the walk and talk the talk, now that was the hard part. So over this past year and a half, God orchestrated an epic journey across America to teach me exactly what it meant out of me to follow Him. Anytime I tried to take control, God showed me otherwise. And I quickly learned that if I was going to survive, I had no choice but to depend fully upon the Lord. He was the truth I clung to through manipulative lies. He was my partner through faith. My partner who faithfully stood beside me to defend and protect me through incredible amounts of human betrayal. He orchestrated a grand escape to preserve my faith. He sheltered me and provided for me through 2 weeks of homeless nights. He was the love and comfort I yearned for when I thought my heart could take no more. In the garden of my life, the Lord was steady churning my soil, de-weeding all the people that took me away from Him, and watering me with friendships and family who contribute to my relationship with Him. So here I stand, a completely new creation, someone who I am just getting to know myself, so far away both literally and metaphorically from that old girl back in Atlanta, Georgia. And I realize the celebration today lies within the steady work God has done de-weeding in the garden of my life. Now there is truly nothing standing in between me and the incredible relationship I now share with my Father. Today I am so excited to take that next step of obedience in baptism because God has faithfully showed me that in order to follow Him, He demands nothing more out of me than my everything. A life without God as my number one man isn't worth the turmoil, it's not worth the pain. And God has shown me that a life with Him as my number one is abundantly more than even my sweetest dreams. And so in this baptism today, I declare before you all that for the rest of my life, I'm surrendering my everything to follow Him.
Pretty well said. Anything? Kelly, I want you to know the same, just as I should have something like that. As God looks down from heaven upon this decision of yours to follow Him in obedience, take this step of faith, He looks down and He's well pleased with His daughter. Okay? And I want you to know too that as you follow Him with your everything, as you declare today, your family, your way. Okay? Thanks for letting us share. Thanks for letting us celebrate with you. So with that in mind, Kelly, based upon your profession of faith in Jesus Christ, your desire to be obedient to Him in baptism, I baptize you now in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.